Good morning and welcome back over to Universal Orlando Resort. We came on over because it is raining today and it is cold. So we thought maybe we should be able to actually get stuff done today for once. Because like we came last week and didn't get anything done at all because it was really busy. But we're hoping because of the rain and because of the cold, maybe we'll get more done. However, we probably won't get to do Hulk today because it looks like Hulk's down for the weather. Now the rain has slowed up. Earlier it was really raining really hard, but now it is slowing up a little bit, so maybe we'll be able to get on that. Try to do Spider-Man for sure, and try to do a few other things over here at Islands, and maybe take the Hogwarts Express over to Universal, and then at probably Universal we're going to do all the indoor attractions because that's what most of Universal has, a lot more indoor attractions. So let's head on in, have ourselves a really good day despite the rain. Yep, you can see it has been raining all morning. Which, like I said, we were hoping maybe we'll keep some of the crowd levels down. I mean, walking in, there's not very many crowds, and usually it parked open about an hour and a half ago. But it is cold enough and wet enough that they actually do not have Volcano Bay open today, which sucks. But we still we have not upgraded our passes to Volcano Bay yet, so we go to Islands and Universal instead. Well, from the time we walked through to the gate to now, the rain's picked back up again. So there'll be a lot of running in and out of stores today. But it's kind of funny. Between Universal and all the other theme parks, you always see them put out like jackets on days like today. So like this is like this is kind of a heavy rain jacket. It's like old style too. And you have like actual like regular jackets that you could buy. These are really expensive jackets, but it's a really nice jacket though. What's funny, we only know about the new name for the poster, Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure. They have all the different, like, I guess these are gonna be all the creatures that are gonna be on the ride. So you have like the spiders, Fluffy, Fang, the pixies right here. And they say one we've never seen before, and well, that is Buckbeak, yeah. But I mean, if you're gonna put a unicorn there, we definitely know it's a unicorn for sure. And then they have kind of cool coffee cups.
I think these are all the magical creatures that are gonna be in it. Even the mermaids.
I don't know if the mermaid will be in it.
Maybe.
Well, gonna walk into Marvel Superhero Island, but looking at the wait times on their board, it definitely looks like that it ended up that Dr. Doom jumped a little bit. The Hulk is still not running, and Spider-Man is up to a 35-minute wait. I do think because Dr. Doom, I feel like shouldn't be 15 minutes. It should be like 5 or 10 because it is outside. Spider-Man I can expect with the 35 because it is indoors. It said Forbidden Journey is 45, so it's busy on some rides, but some rides are not very busy. Well, it looks like they just reopened the Hulk. I guess they were down for technical issues because I thought they were down for weather. And so we walked over and I can hear them starting to run the train up the lift because you can hear it because it's launched by tires. But it's funny, I guess it just reopened because I'm like standing over here and watching all the people running to the Hulk right now. Now it says 35 minutes. Now I'm concerned though it's going to jump from a 35-minute wait to possibly like 40 to 50. Because before it went down, it was supposed to be 60, 65-minute wait. Well, so we were standing there and both me and Allie had to go to the bathroom. By the time we stood there, literally the line to go through the metal detector is now out the door. And it doesn't count all the people that ended up going in before. So, I'm not quite sure. Like,
God, that's fun.
Oh God. You'll be fine because you're wearing a nice jacket, like a nice rain jacket. So Dr. Doom's 35. 35 minutes for Dr. Doom's. No, Dr. Doom's I'll only do if it's like 20 or less. But also like Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man's 35, and I see why it's 35 for Spider-Man because it is an indoor attraction. But Dr. Doom's, I don't see why it's 35. Pretty much every ride in the, all the rides in Marvel are
out the door.
Yeah, it is. Marvel, all the Marvel attractions are 35 minutes right now, except for Storm's rides, like Storm Accelerator. So maybe we'll come back to this later or something. I always feel like we have really good intentions to like do stuff at Marvel, but every time we get there, as soon as we get there, everyone else has the same idea because then the lines get really long.
Do not sit in that.
We went the opposite way.
What?
We went the opposite way. We went to Dr. Seuss and all the way around Marvel.
Yeah. Because I think that would have been our best bet, but it's kind of funny. Popeye and Bluto's Bildrad barge is reopened after its long refurb because it was down for annual maintenance because the way it looked like it went Jurassic Park, Dudley Do-Right, and then Popeye and Blutos. But there's also another area you can go down and see down into the Jurassic World coaster area. So I was standing here watching Popeye and Blutos go by, and it's really funny because so over at Animal Kingdom they have a raft ride called Kali River Rapids. Now one thing is they do have lockers available you can rent, but something they had that this ride never had until I guess their last refurbishment is in the middle section. They actually have an area you can put your bags or anything high valuable in, and it's waterproof. So like in the middle part right there you can see there's like a plastic bag and stuff, like a plastic covering, so that your stuff stays dry. I mean like the top of it's like completely wet, but I mean of course you'll get soaked because you head into the rapid section. See? Yeah. It's a good summer ride, but not a good ride when it's rainy and cold. Yeah, if you want a ride that's got no wait for today, probably this today, because you can see that one right there is empty, and like I said, you had that middle section right there, the plastic covering. I don't know how secure it is, but at least it's an attempt at it, instead of having to rent a locker. Well, this is definitely a much closer view of it than over by Mythos.
We usually are on the other side by the
Yeah, by Mythos and stuff. I'm always the careful person about how close I get to things like this. Like this may be the closest I go, even though I may walk down there and look around. I'm not going to film because I try not to be that person. Mostly because you get really good views of this anyways, like when you're by Mythos or when you come in. I will say though, looking at the app again, it looks like Hulk's only a 35-minute wait. And that's after it opened, like after all the people went in, so maybe it's actually a 35-minute wait. But Allie did point out, look at this. That's funny. School of Fish. Yep. Well, to tell you one thing, on a rainy day, Skull Island will not do its outdoor section. They have like another section you go straight into the building. So you won't end up going outside at all and seeing this. Plus, like they don't even have the fire on like they normally do. So, oh, there's the fire. I was like, usually there's fire up in the faces, but yeah, they won't do the outdoor section today because of it being a trackless system. I don't think you can deal with water. Well, it's kind of funny. They moved some. They have some seating areas out here now for the burger digs. But this whole area feels like it's more open than normal, and it looks like they're doing work right here. I think because it is still a little on the rainy side, I think we'll go into the Discovery Center. Also,
fun fact that since this park closes at 9, the dig or the thing downstairs I think closes at like 7.
Usually about 2 hours before park closes, doesn't it?
So since the thing closes at 9, close at 7.
Also, you want to know something interesting that Universal started doing? Mobile Express pickup. So same thing like Disney does now, where you can mobile order before you get to it. So
you can. You gotta do it on the app though.
Yep. It's kind of fun to come in here. So we came into the Discovery Center. Right when we came in, they were doing the baby Triceratops thing. I ended up doing the nursery, the egg synopsis. And then Allie came over and did the You Bet Jurassic. And then you also have, so like right now they're doing the nursery about a baby dinosaur being born. And then you have Beosaurus, which you could be a dinosaur like looking through and like use the controls to look in. So you can be like any of these little dinosaurs and you can see what it looks like being that dinosaur. And you can see right over there they have the baby Triceratops still. Then you have a Discovering Dinosaurs, which is like you look into the ground and at the fossils. Yeah, so you just reach your hand in, grab one. So you just kind of go in, you grab one. Huh?
I said I don't want to touch it.
You want to touch it?
No, I said I don't.
So you kind of do that. Once you get it there, you slide it over. Now what you're doing is you're trying to scan into the pre-emergent nursery scanner. So now you have to go through and select one of the modes. Well, now that we hung out in the Discovery Center for a while, it looks like the rain has stopped for now. You can also tell it has stopped raining because Hulk has now got a 16-minute wait over at Universal. The Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket was down almost all morning due to weather. Now it looks like it's back up and running again. So, I think we'll head into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter now. So, we were coming over because we were going to do Forbidden Journey because it's only 30-minute wait and like, oh, it's not a big deal. But we looked to the left and they're pushing everyone into this outdoor section because you have to get a locker. Only downside to their locker being, like their lockers being into the ride. So, I mean, kind of really wanted to do this. Also fly the Hippogriff is a 40-minute wait. See right there, there it goes. Not quite sure to be honest, because we really was like, oh, we could do this, it's only 30 minutes, but then we come up and the line's out the door. So the one thing I do have to kind of ask the question then is, so are they going to end up, because I think that's considered Hagrid's hut right there, are they going to move that when Hagrid's Magical Adventure ends up coming? Also, it's a pretty cool view. I mean, it's a pretty cool view of this ride. It's very much similar to like the Great Goofini Fly School, or yeah, Fly School. Like a small little kiddie attraction, stuff like that. Meant for like families and stuff. It's a pretty cool shot though right here when it comes in to finish. Oh, always per usual with Hogsmeade back here, super busy. Definitely be a lot busier when June 13 comes around and Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure opens up to everyone. Kind of hoping they do some sort of like previews or soft openings. It'd be really cool if they did. But I think the idea is the entrance is going to be the same spot it was for Dragon Challenge. But we're also kind of walking up right now. I actually see more. Like they're starting to work on the main entrance area, looks like. Well, it looks like they've really started doing some work on the main entrance area. They've got scrim up around the old entrance of Dragon Challenge, so maybe they're adding in the new sign and the wait time stuff. Yeah, so, and I'm pretty sure this will be the lockers again. They're gonna have to add more lockers though, I feel like, for this attraction. I still love this though, the Hogwarts Express right here. Mostly because I'm a huge train fanatic, but I love the little conductor that always hangs out in front of the train, but they have all the steam coming off. Really cool thing, to be honest. So we pretty much walked around the whole park, and we came back to Marvel because we're like, oh, we'll try to wait, see if maybe this stuff will go down, and it did. So like now Doctor Doom's Fearfall is only 10 minutes. Spider-Man's 20, so we'll do Doctor Doom's first. We saw a lot of people going into to Spider-Man through the Express Pass, so I'll do this instead. It'd be kind of weird to do it on a rainy day. Well, so then Spider-Man is now only a 15-minute wait. So, because we did Doctor Doom to 10 minutes, now it dropped to 15 minutes. So I definitely think we're gonna do Spider-Man before we head over to Universal. So, and here's the Stan Lee Memorial. See right over there. It was actually only supposed to be temporary, but some people had asked if they bring it back. So they brought it back, and this is a permanent memorial now, and they actually have people write letters, and they pick some of the best letters for it. Alright, now that we were able to do Spider-Man and Dr. Dooms, which actually is a good thing, because Dr. Dooms went to a 40-minute wait. Whoops. We're gonna head over to Universal because we noticed that ET and Men in Black are only posting 10-minute waits. We only wanted to be here till about 2, and it's running about 1:30 now. So we're gonna quickly run over to Universal, try to do those couple of rides, and then probably head out from there because the rain is starting to pick back up a little bit, and around 5 it's supposed to pick back up. Plus, we like a midday break, something we like to do just to keep ourselves from getting worn out too much. Well, one quick walk later, we are back at Universal Studios. Like I said, we have 2 rides we want to do because we saw the waits are super short for them. But as you can see in here, Mardi Gras is still going on here until April 4th. About a whole month after Mardi Gras in New Orleans is done. So, but I am going to be kind of curious to see like what the crowd levels are, because like looking at the ticket booths now, it's getting busy. So it's kind of funny. They have the Mystery Machine out here with Scooby,
Daphne,
and Shaggy. I think that's it. I think it's just 3 of them right now.
but also Fred is all come out too.
Yeah. And then I see, I think Betty Boop is walking around. And then you have the Simpsons. You have Homer Simpson. I always still find it a little weird that they meet out here, not up by their actual meet and greet area, up by the Simpsons. So we went over to the Hollywood area, and next to where the annual Passable Lounge is, you have the pharmacy area, and actually that's a spot you can get Ben & Jerry's ice cream at. So we got ice cream. I only got a little scoop of like cookies and cream and chocolate chip cookie dough. And then I got a milkshake from the chocolate fudge ice cream I like from Ben & Jerry's. It's really cool actually, because you see them in there, and they actually made this fresh, so it's a fresh milkshake, not like the milkshakes like you get like at some of the quick service spots. Alright, walking up, it says 25 minutes, but I don't see a line out here, so maybe it's longer because it is raining now, so everyone's coming over here. Planetary, we got our planetary passports to go visit ET. Whee! The smell's back in here again.
Tiger line is over to your right, express is to your left. Tiger line is over to your
That smells back in here again. It feels brighter in here.
Yeah, no, right?
That's what I was just thinking. Like, it feels really bright in here.
What's happening in here?
Maybe they were having it. Maybe they were having issue and they just had to Yeah, they were having issues. Yeah, it sounds like they were having some issues. But we're walking in right now. We're gonna walk right onto the ride. Of course, I don't film on this ride. But that's the ET smells back though. So definitely, it's always kind of weird to think that when you ride ET, that's an original opening day attraction here at Universal Orlando. It's the only opening day attraction left. Every other attraction's been replaced with something else. So it's always really cool to say, oh, it's one of the few original opening day attractions for Universal Orlando. So, but now we're gonna actually head over to Men in Black, because I think it's a short wait as well, so over there, and then I think after that we will call it a day since the rain is picking back up again. So we came over here to Men in Black Alien Attack because on the app it was still saying 10 minutes, but I think because the rain did pick up and a lot of the outdoor attractions are down now, people came over here because it is an indoor attraction. So I think we're just gonna start making our way back towards the front because it is about 2 o'clock now. So this little corner is gonna be the Today's Show Cafe is the new thing, so pretty cool actually. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it a day because the rain is kind of off and on and it's starting to pick back up. We kind of want to get a chance to dry off a little bit. So, I mean, it was really a day to be honest. So as we are walking out of Universal, I was gonna do it up by Universal by the ball, but it's very busy up by the ball. And I don't like being near all that because people always seem to like, I run into people run into me. So, but it was a really good day. Besides the rain, we actually got a lot done. First part of the day we were in the islands, didn't do anything because we walked around. But after we walked around, we got back to Marvel, did Dr. Doom's, 10-minute wait, then did Spider-Man. That was only about a 20-minute wait. Then as soon as we left, Dr. Doom jumped to 40, and I think Spider-Man jumped to 45. So I think we timed both those perfectly, then came over to Universal and did ET. And got some ice cream. That ice cream place was fantastic. So with all that being said, we do head out from a very wet day here at Universal. We'll see y'all next time.